Hi there, this is Ranjit and I have the LG G2 with me, and we're going to do the camera review in this video. The rear facing camera on this LG G2 is a 13 megapixel shooter, and the good thing about this is that it has optical image stabilization. Again, LG did an incredible job, because generally if you have optical image stabilization, the camera becomes bulky, but LG did manage to keep it in this chassis. So that's an interesting thing. And the front facing camera is a 2.1 megapixel. I tested it with Skype and we got some good Skype video quality. One thing I want to highlight is that this LG G2 does not have 3G video calling. So let's look at the camera interface. I've also shot a lot of pictures and videos with this LG G2. I'll show you all of them a bit later, but first let's look at the camera interface. Actually, LG has provided a lot of modes, and first let me show you that. If you click here, as you can see, you get all these modes. The normal, we also have this dual camera thing. Let me show you that. Let's switch to that, and as you can see, it is taking this from the front camera and this is from the back, so that also works. Let's go to the normal mode now. This is the normal mode, and these are all the modes. The burst shot, we get intelligent auto is also there, and in widescreen, let's go back, let's put it to auto, and let me show you the settings. These are the settings. It also has these voice commands, and you can use that. In widescreen, it can shoot pictures up to 10 megapixel. If you go to 13 megapixel, the aspect ratio will be 4:3, and these are the different resolutions offered. And let me go back. And if you want to switch to the video mode, you need to toggle this option here. And let me also show you the settings that are offered in the video. Again, we also have the audio zoom option, and it can record video in full HD and also at 60 frames per second if you want. This is 720p, QVG and QCIF is also supported. I've taken some sample videos at full HD. I'll show you that also a bit later. And let's quickly take some shots. One thing I did notice is that I'm keeping the flash at auto. The only thing I notice is that the flash rarely fires on this one. Let's go to the photo mode. It rarely fires. For example, right now we are in actually pretty low lighting. It's completely artificial light, and if you notice, the flash simply did not fire. And it does take a little bit of time, I would say, for autofocusing, particularly in low lighting like this. And as you can see, it took without the flash. Though, yeah, as you can see, the picture quality is pretty decent. And let me take the same picture by forcing the flash now. Let's go back, and we'll force the flash now. And let's take the same picture and let's see the results. Let me put back auto, and this is the picture that we took with the flash. So as you can see, the thing is that flash was rarely firing, and in certain situations I noticed that I had to manually enable the flash. So that's one thing I'd noticed. Overall, I would say it takes actually very good pictures, and I'll show you all these pictures in full screen mode so that you can get a better idea regarding the camera performance of this LG G2. I've also taken some same shots on this Samsung Galaxy S4 that also has the same 13 megapixel camera. So I'll compare some of the shots, because in some shots I noticed that the color was a little bit bland. So let me show you all these pictures in full screen mode. These photographs were taken with the LG G2's rear facing camera, and as you can see, outdoor it does a good job. And now let me show you some of the sample shots. One thing I did notice is that if you take close-up macro shots, the colors come out to be a little bit bland. Let me show you the same shot that I took with the Galaxy S4. And this is much closer to the reality, and it's a lot richer picture. This is one more picture that I took with the Galaxy S4, and the same picture with the LG G2 now. Now let me show you a video that I shot with the G2. This video with the LG G2 at 1080p 30 frames, and the audio that you're hearing is also being recorded by the internal microphone of this LG G2. And I'm just walking around. This is my roof garden. It's a bit cloudy day. Let me just pan around a little bit. Again, And now let me just walk back. So this should give you an idea about the video recording capabilities of this LG G2 outdoors on a cloudy day. These pictures were shot in semi-indoor conditions. The flash was set to auto, and here I would say that the LG G2 did not perform that great. This is a difficult scenario for a camera. It's a mix of artificial lighting and natural lighting, and here the pictures are not that sharp. Now these pictures were shot in completely artificial light in my office, and here the LG G2 does a good job. There is a little bit of noise in some pictures, but the noise levels are kept to very low levels. And I've enabled the flash at auto, but it has a tendency not to fire the flash even in artificial light. This picture was shot without the flash. Again, you find good details, and here I forced the flash. Now let me show you a video that I shot indoors. Recording this video with the LG G2 in my office, and this is in completely artificial light. So let's see how it performs. We do get the functionality of tap to focus. I have just tapped on the LG box. Let's see how well it autofocuses if we bring the objects nearby. Yeah, it does autofocus, as you can see, but it takes a couple of seconds, not bad. Let's bring my watch nearby. And as you can see, it is able to autofocus. So this should give you an idea about the video recording capabilities with the LG G2 indoors in completely artificial light. So what do I feel about the camera performance of this LG G2? The 13 megapixel rear facing camera does a pretty good job, I would say, and outdoors the shots come out to be very good, very sharp. Sometimes in macro shots when you're close up, yes, it has a tendency and the colors go a little bit off, as we have experienced. Also in semi-indoor conditions sometimes it has a problem, but indoors it does a very good job, and outdoors for normal shots it will take very good pictures. So it's not perfect, but overall I would say the pictures that it can take come out to be very good, barring some situations. So overall it's a very good camera. Another thing where this LG G2 excels is in the video department. I felt that the video capabilities are very good, and the videos that it can take are actually very good, and audio quality also that you get with the video is excellent, and the image stabilization really helps in the video department. I'll also be doing a full in-depth review for this LG G2 very soon, so if you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the same. Thank you, this is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.